Kiss 106.5.
We've got Sarah on the phone. Sarah, good morning.
Hi.
Don't give too much away with John. He just wants to know who you're
morning.
trying to connect with.
How are you?
Hey, Sarah.
Good, thank you. Hi, John. I was just wondering who is waking my son up every morning.
Oh,
This is an interesting one.
This is a really, really interesting one because a lot of folks who have young kids, if you pay attention to your children, they will let you know when there's something kind of
Yes.
interesting happening or going on. And a lot
Yes.
of our family members and friends on the other side can communicate directly with children.
Yes, because they've
What
got
about
open
really old
minds.
people as well? Like when they're really old and really young, I've heard that. Is that
It's
true?
you need
It
a
is
clear mind,
very,
don't you?
very true. I used to be a phlebotomist in a hospital many, many years ago, and there was a woman who was in somewhat of a coma, and it was right after my mom passed, within
Yeah.
6 months of her passing. And I was talking to her in my head. I said, I just want you to let me know that you're around. I go, I don't care how you do it. I said, I just, I like everybody else, I just needed to have that from a human standpoint.
Sure.
Not a psychic standpoint. I just need to know she was good. Like, I wanted that little bit of validation. And I walked into the patient's room, and I was drawing her blood. The woman literally opened her eyes, and she said, your mommy loves you. And then
Wow.
she, closed her eyes again. And thank God,
Is this woman supposed to be unconscious?
she was in a coma.
Oh my
She was like in a diabetic coma.
Now,
So
you're like, that's sort of clarifying it, but I need something more.
no. I had a needle in her arm. I'm drawing her blood. So I'm going what the hell? And, thank God there was a nurse in the room, and she went, did that woman just tell you that your mother loves you? And I went, you heard that, right? And she goes, she's in a diabetic coma. And I go, yeah. She's like, that is so weird.
That's
It
very
was the
weird.
coolest moment, though.
Wow.
So, yes, when someone is very, very young or someone is old or sometimes incapacitated, they can make connections with things because they just pay attention to it.
Do you know
So someone's
who's waking
waking-
these kids up? Or do
Well,
you
I want to know,
It's just-
Sarah, is your mom's mom passed?
Yes, he has.
Okay, and did you have a connection with her?
I did, yes.
Okay, and is she the one with the blankets and all the blankets? I see all these sheets and blankets and stuff. So I don't know if she's the linen person. If you have all the linen and the blankets from her.
I do, yes.
Okay, and where's the MAR name, like Margaret, or who has the M name in the family, either living or passed? Wait, her husband's there too, right? Your grandfather on that side?
Yes, he is. Yes,
And then they lost a child. They lost a son, or there's a younger person that's with them.
yes I lost two, yes.
Okay, so they're all kind of coming through together. I'm supposed to ask you, what was the big issue with your leg, or did somebody have a surgery on a leg or something?
Not that I'm aware of.
I don't know what this is, so bear with me a second here. I could be misinterpreting this, but is there somebody living who either broke their leg, or did somebody have something happen where there was an issue with their leg?
I had a cousin who had surgery on a leg.
And that cousin's still here, right?
Yes.
Okay, your grandmother and your grandfather are just using that as a way of kind of connecting. And then they want me to talk about Michael? Or Mike?
Yes,
Who's that?
that's my father-in-law.
Okay, is he still here?
Yes, he is.
And then they're telling me to talk about either the anniversary or the big special date or the party that's coming up where they're all coming to.
Oh, I'm not quite too sure about that one.
It's in August. There's something coming up in August. Or at the end of July. I think it's under the sign of Leo, which would be the end of July into August. But they're all coming from that. And do you have 3 pregnancies, or were there 3 kids for you?
I had two.
Pregnancies that don't happen count as well.
Yes.
Okay. That's okay. I'm just letting you know that. They're just showing me 3. I just need you to know, I think it's your grandma. You asked me the question. I think it's your mom's mom that's kind of letting you know that she's around. And then I don't know if you sing the song or hum the song that she used to hum to you, but I'm supposed to bring up whatever that is going to the child.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty. Thanks, Sarah.
Oh, what is that?
How's he
That's
waking up?
freaky.
Is he waking up at a certain time every morning, or is it just what makes you think was it some sort of ghost spirit thing?
No, it's every morning at 2 a.m. Exactly at 2 a.m. every morning.
2
And does
a.m.
he ever say he sees anything or hears anything or?
He just wakes up screaming and crying, and then I can't get him to sleep back in his bed.
Oh, well, isn't that nice of Nana to scare the child like that? So sweet of the grandparents.
This used to
come
happen
through.
to me with my child, though, and we used to live in a house where we absolutely had something in there.
Well,
no question.
When my son was maybe 1 year old,
Yeah.
and I was trying to get him to sleep and that would happen, I used to get annoyed. I would say, out loud, I'd be like, let him sleep. Visit him in his dreams. Don't do
Right.
it while I'm
Yeah.
trying to get him down.
Yeah, definitely happens.
And my grandmother's got dementia, so it's just started to be quite advanced. But my dad walked into the lounge room at her house.
And she was talking to her husband?
She's having a mad tea party with everyone, but everyone she was talking to, she said, everyone she brought up that was at this apparent tea party was dead.
You tell your dad, though, if he sees that again, to actually dialogue with her and ask current questions.
Right.
Not about stuff of the past, because the medical community will tell you that your short-term memory goes, but your long-term memory stays intact, and that's why they go to that place.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that there's medical credibility to that, but I've seen it where they'll talk about topical things.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, well, you know, ask Dad about the house or the new car.
Right.
And then they'll give you the answer about the current house or the current car or the current situation.
Right.
And Dad, who's been dead for 20 years, should have known that.
It's very strange.
Right. So
But that's what he was saying. He's saying she was having a great old time, laughing and pouring cups of tea, and Dad was like, "What's going on here?"
Yeah, you should
Very
ask.
weird.
Yeah, do that next time.
I want to go to the ghost party.
Yeah, it sounds fun, that party.
Oh, there's so many biscuits, they never run out.
Kiss 106.5.